Hello students, myself Jyoti Tiwari. I am your biology teacher and I am teaching you chapter 1 Living World of class 11th. So what is living world? Means the world of living things. So what are the characteristics of living things? Characteristics of living things are of various types. We will discuss about each characteristics one by one. Okay. So first characteristic is shape and size. Definite shape and size. You know that every organism has its definite shape and size. For example, you have seen many living organisms in your surrounding that have a different shape and size. For example, cow shape and size is different from the shape and size of the human, as well as microorganism shape and size is different. So every living organism has any definite shape and size according to its body type. Cellular organization. Cellular organization means each and every living organism is made up of cell. Each and every organism is made up of cell. Either organism can be unicellular or either it can be multicellular. Multicellular. So which type of organism come under unicellular? For example, bacteria and many more microorganisms come under unicellular. Unicellular means their body made up of only one cell. Multicellular means their body is made up of multiple cells, many types of cells. For example, our human body is made up of number of cells. There is presence of various cells. You have studied it in class 9th, types of cell and tissues, connective tissue, sclerenchymator cells, nervous tissue, many cells are present. So multicellular. Our organization is of multicellular type. Metabolism means degradation of food, obtaining energy from that food. We know that we take food and after taking food is digested and its nutrients are absorbed by the cell. Nutrients are absorbed by the cell. What are the nutrients? Like glucose, amino acid, vitamins, etc. So these nutrients are further broken down to obtain energy, and after obtaining energy, the remaining of glucose, amino acid, vitamins excreted out of the cell. What are the remaining? For example, glucose, when broken down, we get energy as well as CO2. So CO2 is excreted out of the cell and further it is excreted out of the body by respiration process. So such type of process taking place inside the cell is called metabolism. Respiration, excretion, nutrition are metabolism. Movement and locomotion. Each and every living organism do movement and do locomotion also, but there is one exception: plant and tree does not move. Its exception. In biology, I want to tell you that there is nothing like always. I use the wrong term always. In biology, nothing is always. There is always exception present. Maybe few exception present in each and every case. For example, in locomotion case, you can see that mostly organisms move, but the plant is exception of locomotion. Growth. In growth, there is increase in size, increase in body size of the organism. Or there is one more type of growth, that increase in number of cell. In our body, cell divide. In our body, cell divide into two and increase in number. So it is also a type of growth and it is also a type of growth. But it can be observed that the cell increase in number is taking place in most of the organisms except of the unicellular organism, and growth is taking place in mostly organisms. For example, a human baby develop and grow till the age of 2, 3, 4. As the age increases, the growth of the body takes place, size of the body increases. It also takes place in many organisms. You can see there is offspring of many organisms, like mouse offspring and cow baby. So growth takes place in the organism. Respiration is generally of two types. You have studied it in the 10th class. Internal and external. External respiration is breathing. When we take inside air and when we breathe out air. So such type of respiration is called external respiration. Internal respiration is when our cell takes oxygen from the blood and give carbon dioxide in the blood, and this carbon dioxide goes out through the lungs and the nose to outside in the atmosphere. So this is respiration. It is also a characteristic of living organism. Mostly all organisms do respiration process. Even single cellular organism perform respiration. Excretion means removal of the waste material. For example, when food is digested, there is formation of urea takes place. This urea and the remaining which can't be digested by our body, for example cellulose, is excreted out by the body in the fecal form, as well as in the urine form, as well as in the gaseous form CO2, carbon dioxide you breathe out, urination, organism do urination, fecal, excreta, removal of excreta from the body. So most of the organisms perform this process. There is a specific organ present for it, nephridia and kidney, malphizian tubule. These are the different type of excretory organ present in different organisms. You will further study about it in the later chapter in detail. Adaptability means different organism adapted in different environment. For example, aquatic organism, terrestrial organism, aerial organism and aquatic organism and terrestrial organism. Okay, so terrestrial, those live in land, aquatic, those live in the water, and aerial, those can fly in the air. So such type of adaptation found in the organism to live in different environmental condition. For example, we are terrestrial, but fish is aquatic. Fish is adapted to live in the water, and aerial birds are adapted to fly in the air and live in the branches. Homeostasis means maintenance of temperature of the body. Many organisms maintain their body temperature. Like us, actually we can say that most of the organisms, like human we can conclude them as mammals. Mammals. You can study mammals in detail in further classification. Those who have breast come under the category of mammals. So mammals can maintain their own body temperature, while few organisms can't maintain their body temperature. For example, fish can't maintain its body temperature. Microorganisms, they also can't maintain their body temperature. Okay, so it can be classified into ectotherm and endotherm. We are endotherm. Either it come winter or summer, we will survive and maintain body temperature. But the other organism can't maintain their body temperature. For example, fish, if come out in the come out from the water and come in contact with the high temperature, fish will be dead. Fish will be dead. So it is called ectotherm. Regeneration. Regeneration means development of their body part which has been cutted. You have studied about the Hydra example in class 8, that Hydra regenerate its body part which has been cut due to any injury. And there is also regeneration takes place in lizard tail. Lizard tail, when it has been cutted, it also regenerate again. Regenerate means reformation of the organism which has been cutted. And in our body, regeneration takes place in the liver. Our liver has regeneration property. When the liver get damaged, it after some time its cell increase in size and regenerate again. For example, you have heard about an actor Amitabh Bachchan whose liver has been damaged 70 to 80%, but he is still alive because his liver cells again regenerate and increase in size. Immunity. Each and every organism has its own immunity. For example, few organisms get caught by cough and cold easily, and few organisms does not get caught by cough and cold easily because of their immune system. And different organism has its own good immune system. Secretion. Secretion means release of the chemical compound. Each and every organism release chemical compound from their body. What are the chemical compounds? Hormones. For example, you have seen that always ant move in the queue. Why their queue does not disturb? Why ant not move in here direction? It always move in a queue because there is hormonal secretion. Chemicals are present in this root, so that chemical attract ant to move in only this direction. That's why ant move in a single direction. And inside our body also there is hormone release. For example, growth hormone, due to which our body size increase, and many more hormones are present. Study in later chapter. Circulation means blood circulate in our body. Blood circulate in our body. It takes carbon dioxide, oxygen and mineral, vitamin from one place to another place. So circulation takes place in the body. Circulation takes place in mostly organism body. In lower organism body also circulation takes place. There is circulation of blood. In insect there is white lymph present. You have noticed that there is no blood present in insect body, means they have white lymph which circulate in their body. Kill a cockroach and check it. Reproduction. Each and every organism has reproduction capability. Either it is asexual and sexual. Sexual means two partners, two organisms when together take part in reproduction called sexual, and asexual, a single organism give rise to a new offspring. Asexual example is Hydra, bacteria, many more. And sexual are humans, mammals, and it is happen to continue its own species in this cosmos, in this world. Life cycle, different organism has its own life cycle. For example, the life period, we can also say that life period from birth to the death is different for the human and is different for the frog, rabbit, ant, fish, etc. Life lifespan is also similar sound with the life cycle, that how much an organism live. Death, the death the death occur of organism by different calamity, either they dead by any disease or any accident, or it can also happen that death is decided in average death of the human occur in old age, while the death of insect occur in early age. They did not live for too long. So these are the properties of living organism which do not found in the non-living things. Only the non-living things find the activity of definite shape and size. Maybe there in a few non-living things there is presence of definite shape and size. For example, this board, this pen, and my mobile from which I'm making video. Thank you so much for watching the video.